Still hear you.
We are back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you all had a great week. I know you've not heard anything from me for a while now. But yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to get everyone back talking about Liverpool. I don't know why I tried to say conversation then. Talking about Liverpool again and that result that we had yesterday. Seano did a reaction for the channel on that, guys, over in the short. So make sure you go and take a look at that. Is there anything you want to say, Seano, before we get going?
I was 3 sheets to the wind, which is an Irish expression, an Irish impression, an Irish saying. What the feck is wrong with the two of us today? I had a few drinks and I was loving life, so I was yesterday. So I did that video because I knew you had stuff on, and you were away for a bit, weren't you? As well, had a weekend, or
yeah.
So it was. But I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Toby Hurst. We had the pleasure of going over to Liverpool to meet Martin and Gemma, and of course I met your lovely lady, and we went to see Toby fight in his first debut, and he was the main event. There was like he was like I think there was 2 other fights after. The place literally just cleared out after Toby had won. So we're all delighted for him. So a big up to him. I'm delighted for him. He's a lovely guy. I spent the whole day with him that day before the fight, and just a lovely, down-to-earth young lad, and I wish him the best, and hopefully we'll have a few more events where we see him knocking people out or winning boxing fights. But he's amazing guy.
No, it was good to watch. And as you say, like when he had his fight, the crowd was amazing and everything like that. And then as soon as it was over, everyone went home.
Gone. Absolutely.
So,
and I mean, it was true. Great. It was great. The fact that, he had the whole disappointment of London. I don't know whether many people know this, but he was meant to make his debut in London, and the whole event was cancelled due to a guy getting knocked out, going into a cardiac arrest. The whole thing was cancelled after that. So the whole preparation of that, the months of training and, cutting weight and what have you, many people would have just, you know, said to hell with this, it's not meant to be. But Toby has, you know, set his heart on this and his mind on it, and very, very focused young lad. You want to see the card that he collected me in on Friday night or Friday morning. Oh my God. And that's from his hard work. So I couldn't be happier for him. And I know I'm not related to him or a father or whatever, but I couldn't be prouder of him. Amazing, amazing young lad.
Yeah, I told him same as well. When after the match when he came over, I was like, I'm proud of you, mate. Like
Yeah.
proper ram. You can see the dedication, everything he put into it. So yeah, I'm massively proud of him. I've got my shirt somewhere. It must be over there somewhere. I don't know. It might have been in the other room. But yeah, I've got my Team Hurst shirt somewhere.
Yeah. Signed by me. Woohoo.
So guys, we are live right now on YouTube, Twitch, and on X. But before we go into like the Liverpool stuff, I want to talk about Mr Unlimited, as I'm going to start calling Mo Salah now. Some performances as well from the game yesterday, a few stats, and then we'll have like a little bit of a touch on our thoughts on the contract situation, and then we'll go into our Christmas quiz. And since it's Christmas as well, guys, I am actually going to give the winner this book, Pep Linder's Intensity. I will give this to whoever wins the quiz tonight. So yeah, before we go any further, guys, want a quick thing from me. So I'm well aware that my output has been a little bit on the downturn for the past 6 months or so, maybe if not longer. I have had stuff going on. Seano's aware of it. Martin's aware of it as well. And I'm gonna just, you know, like I've had family people dying and stuff like that. So I've had that on my mind. So going further forward now, like New Year and that, I'm gonna get back to what I was doing before. I'm gonna get back to talking about transfers that I think are bullshit. I'm going to get back to talking about everything else that I used to do when I first started this channel out, and do like a bit of a reboot back in January again. And with that, I am probably going to knock on the head the watch-alongs for the time being, just because I need the time back for family reasons and stuff like that. There's a lot more that goes into this type of stuff when I'm doing these live streams, and that there's a lot of preparation and everything like that I put into it. And I just need a bit of time back as well. I have also started up another fucking YouTube channel as well, which is probably not the best thing to do, which is Games AKM. But that's just me literally in my spare time when I'm not talking about Liverpool. I like to just play video games and shit. So I'm going to be live streaming them. So it's just me in my downturn, talking to people, whatever. And maybe covering a bit of news over there as well. So go subscribe to that if you're interested, guys, or follow us over on Twitch at Games AKM as well. But yeah, there's going to be a reboot coming to this, as I say, and it's more of a reboot of me personally, not of anything Sean or Martin or anybody else, you know, has been doing. Brian, when
I'm not getting the push.
No. Brian, when he was with us as well, you know, I'd have Brian back on if you wanted to come on. But yeah, there's going to be a reboot coming, guys, from me. You're going to see a lot more put out, shorts, stuff like that, short formed things. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. I just want to say also a massive thank you to everyone that's stuck with us while I've been going through this. You know, you do get a little bit of shit and stuff like that fed back to you, but I'll just leave it there.
It's best leaving it there, because I mean, look, Adam, you know, I know of the stuff that you've been going through with family and whatnot. You know, I've had stuff going on myself in my own life, especially this year and last year. And, you know, this channel has been fantastic. The subscribers that we have are genuine people as well. And they'll understand the situation. And, you know, we're not, this channel, the great thing about this channel is we're not, you know, interested in getting in petty squabbles with other channels or other people. And there's plenty of that nonsense out there on social media, and if you want to be part of that, then this channel ain't for you. But we're here to talk about football. We're here to have a laugh. We're here to have a bit of banter. And if that sounds good to you, fair enough. And you know, if you disagree with anyone's opinion on it, you're entitled to do that, and we'll talk about it like civilized adults, rather than, you know, the bitching and whining and moaning that you get with most channels. We don't want that. But like, you know, your family's your family, Adam, and you got to prioritize that and your own health as well. So I think most people will you know.
Yeah. So thanks for letting me say all that, guys, and Seano. But without further ado, let's get into this news and everything. So obviously we've got a few things to talk about regarding the game yesterday. So I have a few stats as well to share. So here we go. I will bob this over there. So yesterday, Dominic Szoboszlai was involved in 4 of Liverpool's 6 goals against Tottenham. He won 6 of his 8 duels. He got 5 recoveries, 2 chances created, 100% tackle success rate, 100% dribble success rate, a goal and assist. And this person's put one of his best games for the Reds. I think it was his best game for Liverpool yesterday. This is the type of player that we thought we were going to get, the type of player that we was buying when we first initially got him. And yeah, it just, from what I've seen and stuff like that, he seemed to absolutely boss it yesterday. But as you watched the game, Sean, why do you take that away? Like, how do you think about Szoboszlai's performance yesterday?
It was just an amazing game. I mean, it was very difficult to even, you know, give someone a man of the match. I mean, if you give it to Diaz, what about Salah? If you give it to Salah, what about Diaz? And then, of course, you have also McAllister and Szoboszlai who put in a very good shift, and possibly one of Szoboszlai's best games in the Liverpool jersey. You'll get people that are talking about like the 3 goals that we conceded and whatnot. But all in all, it was an absolute pleasure to watch. You know, my cousin's kid wasn't too happy because he's a Spurs fan. And I was threatened a block. I'm getting a lot of that lately. So I was just, no, don't block me. But yeah, it was quite funny. But yeah, Szoboszlai is a beast. Once he's on form, I mean, obviously Slot is looking for, you know, more goals out of him. With the jersey that he wears, the number jersey that he wears, we'd expect more goals out of him. But yeah, I thought he played excellent. I thought even his link up with Mo, the switch pass and how they kind of switched was just incredible. I mean, it was amazing, the pass from the midfield, and even with Trent as well. It was amazing. Fantastic.
Yeah. No, yeah, I agree with all of that from what people have been saying and everything like that. Another thing I want to add as well into that is that apparently Trent has now got more assists than Hazard and Ronaldo combined against the Premier League Big 6. Trent's got 17. Hazard and Ronaldo combined have got 16. That's amazing stat, isn't it?
It's incredible for a guy that's right back, and yes, you know, don't get me started on the contracts.
Absolutely mental that it's been allowed to get to that stage. So we'll follow that on with this one. So we're going to get into the Mo Salah stuff now, mate. So Salah's numbers against Tottenham: 15 touches in the opponent's box, 7 shots, 3 on target, 3 chances created, 2 goals, 2 assists. And Salah is the first player to score 2 goals and provide 2 assists in a Premier League match since Mohamed Salah did it against Man United in March of 2023.
Incredible.
He's absolutely incredible, is this player.
How are you, Brian? Sorry, that I just have to give a big shout out to Brian there.
Oh, is that? Yeah, hi Brian. Are you all right, mate? How you doing? Sorry, mate. Followed on here, we got this one. The only player in the Premier League history to have 10 or more goals and assists in 6 different seasons. So he had 32 goals, 10 assists in 17-18, 19 goals and 10 assists in 19-20, 21-22, 23 goals and 13 assists, 22-23, 19 goals, 12 assists. Last year, 18 goals, 10 assists. And then so far this season, he has 15 goals and 11 assists. Now, I don't think he'll get to the numbers that he had in his first year, goal-wise anyway. But it could be on to like his second best season at Liverpool this year. What do you think about that?
It's just incredible for someone his age, and yet, like, again, I keep going back to the whole contract thing. You know, like, if he was given 2 or 3 years, could you see him hitting or beating the record of Ian Rush? I just don't know.
Well, I was just going to show you that next one actually as well.
Yeah.
So there's this one is here. This is the 6th Premier League season in which he's scored 10 goals. And he's overtaken Wayne Rooney, who did 5. So he's beat Rooney for that. He's the first player in Premier League history to reach double figures for both goals and assists before Christmas.
Incredible. Amazing.
He's now 4th top goal scorer for Liverpool of all time. Do you think he gets 3rd by the end of the year? Like, so he'll need another what? He'll need another, what is that, 18 goals? Is that right? No, that's not right. That's bad maths by Adam there. 10, 12. It's 12 right, goals.
I think he will. I think he'll reach, what does he need? 241. And he's
12. He needs 12 goals by the end of the year.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah? Definitely. Okay. So let's just run this hypothetical then as well. Let's say he has signed a 2-year deal. Does he get 2nd?
Yeah.
Do you reckon he gets anywhere near Ian Rush?
I don't know about what the chat thinks, but I reckon if they give him a 3-year contract, he could easily hit it.
Oh, thanks for joining the channel there, Brian, as well. Thank you for that, mate. Appreciate that so much, mate.
You're in with an opportunity now of our VIP draw, which isn't the first of every month, so really appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you for that, pal. Hi, David. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're well, pal. So yeah, there's that one, and then I've got this as well here. Premier League goals this year: Mo Salah 15, Everton 14.
But I mean, Everton did us a favor with
true.
So I mean, big up to Chelsea, or big up to Everton for holding Chelsea. I mean, that was almost a perfect weekend of football for me. I was in my element. I swear to Christ, I was so happy this weekend. It was fantastic. They drew with Everton. Obviously, United lost. You know, Amron is bringing United back, and they lose the form at 3-0. And obviously a really, really standout performance there for Liverpool. And obviously Salah is absolutely on fire. He really is.
He really is. I mean, there's this here as well. Like, so goals and assists, he's now above Thierry Henry, who many people see as the greatest Premier League player of all time. So he has 251, whereas Thierry Henry has 249. I do have another image for that, but I haven't printed it out to show you it. So Thierry Henry, career stats for Arsenal: 377 games, 228 goals, 93 assists. Mo Salah's stats for Liverpool: 373 games, so 4 games less than Henry. 229 goals, so 1 more goal. 103 assists, so 10 more assists than Henry.
Salah by far, well, not by far, but Salah is the best in the Premier League, in Premier League history, without a doubt. Thierry Henry, fantastic player, was absolutely amazing for Arsenal, but you know, I'm an Irishman, don't particularly like the guy very much for the handball.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I love Mo. I absolutely adore Mo. Amazing.
He's an amazing player. Like, and when you put them stats out there with him, you know, as I say, most people consider Thierry Henry the greatest player of the Premier League era, and Mo Salah's beating him on both fronts in less games.
Yeah, well, I think, you know, I think it's safe to say that we need to crown him as the greatest in the Premier League era. I think Salah is that person. Not Thierry Henry. He's a close second, But without a doubt, Salah has been incredible.
I've got another one here as well, where basically there's some quotes here from Mo after the game yesterday. It must have been asked on like the records that he continuously keeps breaking. As I say, Mr. Unlimited records. I just keep working hard. We were quite good in front. Defensively, we have to improve as a team. To concede 3 goals is quite hard. Virgil will speak better than me about that. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, I don't know. Like, do you? I didn't watch the game, so you have to tell me. Like, did they look like they just took the foot off the pedal?
Well, a little bit. Not much. I mean, I mean, they can afford to take the foot off the pedal, when they're a good bit ahead. But it's hard to say after a 6-3 game that they took the foot off the pedal, because they weren't. How would I say it? I think if you look at that game, we overall didn't take the foot off the pedal. There was maybe parts of the game where we did, but overall we continued to want to score more, where usually we would have probably sat back and just been happy with that. Do you know what I mean? We continued even to the last whistle to want to score more.
No, I agree with that. Brian here saying, boy, Salah is just a monster. No other words. If FSG don't give him what he wants, then I don't know what will happen. I think he will sign. It's just one of those at the moment, isn't it? We're gonna have to just sit and wait a little bit. But I've been of the opinion for a few months now. I think I'm safe in saying that Van Dijk and Salah will both sign.
We've got 9 or 10 weeks, before they can talk to a foreign club.
7 days.
Or 7.
8 days, sorry, 8 days.
8 days, is it? Oh, sorry. Did I say weeks?
Yeah. Hold on.
Sorry.
No, so it's 9 days. January the 1st is in 9 days.
All right, Richard the Red. He's calling me Team You, Sean. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I have a difference of opinion to Adam on this one. I think they've been, first of all, very negligent. The fact that they've let the contract run down to the very last couple of months, where they're in an opportunity now where these players can actually go and talk to other clubs. I think that's disgraceful.
No, I agree.
And I've seen plenty of people, those who oppose this FSG out thing, refer to people that oppose these owners as stupid, and talking about X and saying that it's a social media platform that doesn't hold accountability for people that are stupid or people that are talking shit. The thing is we need to hold these owners accountable, and there's plenty of opportunity, but there's plenty of reasons as to why we need to hold these owners accountable. You can say, oh, well, they've made us self-sustainable. Well, if we weren't self-sustainable, we wouldn't fucking sign anyone.
Yeah.
So I mean, that argument is just fucking bullshit. Pardon my French. You may need to bless me, but the point is Adam gets the reference. But the point is that if they allow Mo Salah leave at the end of this season on a free, it is scandalous.
Especially on the back of the season he's having as well.
Especially on the back of So I think they need to offer him whatever he wants. Give him a 3-year contract. If there's 1 year in the difference of signing him or not, or letting him go on a free, fucking get him in a goddamn contract. If he wants 3 and you're looking to give him 1, give him the 3. Give him the 3 on the same contract, maybe a little bit more, and be done with it. Be done with it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do think it'll happen. I think, I don't know. I don't know why. I just have this weird feeling that they've already signed Van Dijk and Salah, but they just kind of, I think they're waiting to 100% know what's going on with Trent. Because if, let's just play it hypothetical. If they were to go, right, Van Dijk and Salah have both signed a contract, and they didn't give any sort of update on Trent, like, I just think that'd just cause them more shit. And as much as we say FSG or this, that, and the other, they are good at PR. So I think they will want to know 100% what's going on with Trent before they say anything. So I feel like it may be a case of, Trent, Salah, Van Dijk have signed. Unfortunately, Trent's made it be known they don't want to sign, blah, blah. And that's it. End of. Like, that's what's going on. I don't think they'll allow it to be dragged out. I think we'll get a resolution.
It's dragged out already. We're down to the last, couple of months of their contract. We're in a position where in a couple of days they can talk to other clubs. You'll get people that are making excuses for FSG and the contract, blah blah blah, and whatever, and we're self-sustainable. There's no player bigger than Liverpool Football Club. That's grand. That's fine. And that's like telling an ugly person that beauty is skin deep. That's that's fine. But at the end of the day, you have to use common sense. These players are very important to us. When you look at what Trent offers, when you look at what Mo Salah offers, is there and then Virgil was a colossus. There was no one getting past Virgil. I think there was actually Solanke's goal. He made one mistake there, but all in all, he was incredible. He was incredible. These players bring something to the club. Who's going to step up when they're gone? Do you know what I mean?
No, yeah, I get you, and I agree. Let's see catch up some of these comments. So Dave Compton said, in relation to did the latest, were they a little bit lackadaisical, shall we say?
Yeah.
Yes, twice, but recovered. Well, John Henry said if Salah was Brazilian, he would be rated much higher in the public eye. I agree with that. I think if Salah was not, I don't want to make it too political, but let's just say if Salah was not Arabic, African, I think, he would be more highly rated.
Because there's no other excuse as to why he's not been rated.
Yeah. Unless we're just going to see it after his career's over. Like, I grew up in the Thierry Henry era, and I don't think I actually realised how good of a player he was until he was gone. If that makes sense.
No, it makes perfect sense. But as a fan, that's all well and good. But when you are, putting trophies to individuals in football, that's not up to you. That's up to the powers that be. And if they it would be like saying Thierry Henry didn't deserve any individual rewards that he got. Now, he may not have deserved a few because he's a cheating bastard with the handball against Ireland. But all in all, he was a fantastic player, unbelievable player. You know. But I mean, to say that Salah doesn't deserve it and Thierry Henry does is crazy talk.
No, you're right. Brian says, lads, I'm worried about the goals we are throwing away. They seem so avoidable, but when we get Big Ibu and Connor back, we'll be sorted. Yeah, I agree with that. Richard the Red, happy Christmas. Adam and Timu Seano. I know we've already called that out, but I just want to say it again. Brian thanking us for the welcome. You're welcome, Brian. You are welcome. Anybody is welcome here, mate. Anybody is welcome. Gary Richards, tell you all, Slot will win the Prem on his first go. It seems like that, to be fair.
I'm getting a flight. I'm going to be staying up in Martin's, whether he knows it or not, and I will be there at the parade for sure.
Yeah, in fact, yeah, I haven't thought about that yet, to be fair. Let's see how the Champions League goes so we know what's going on. But Bon, there were a lot of Liverpool fans calling for Salah to be sold at the end of last season, saying his legs have gone. They did. They did. I saw that a lot, especially as well. It was around about when last season first started, when Saudi bid came in for like 100 and odd million. People were saying then we should take the money. It goes to show, doesn't it? It goes to show. Gary Richards gives Salah a 3-year deal with chips and gravy. Don't think he'll eat the chips and gravy, mate.
Chips and gravy. Absolutely.
But yeah. Brian again, lads, do any of us really trust these owners to give the three lads new contracts? For me, not a chance. Def 1 will be going, probably Trent. You're on the same line of thought as me.
Well, I'll give you, because I had done, and if anyone has Facebook, please check out AKM LFC. We've now changed the name. Thank you very much. But I did a poll. Wait until I get it up. The poll that is not anything else. I'm okay in that department. If you want to continue talking there, but there was a poll there. There was a poll basically that I did is like, what players do you see signing a contract? And fucking hell, where is it?
I think I saw this anyway. To be fair, didn't they say that like Salah, Van Dijk, and then Trent was the one that was least likely?
Well, I think most people believe that all three would go, or would stay. Oh, that's really annoying. Yeah, get back to me on that. But I personally think that Virgil will stay. I think Trent and Salah are more likely to go.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Richard the Red said that Man United are hit by a mice infestation. I have seen this. At Old Trafford, they have a rat for a captain on the pitch as well. Alternative FM, all right, mate. If Mo was English, French, or Spanish, they'd rate him. Yep, I agree with that. Again, he said that Konate and Brothers keep squad fit. Who knows? That mean you can't keep fit? Sorry, is that what you mean by that? I do think Konate does seem to pick up a fair few injuries, but he is a bit of a colossus when he is fit. Bon here, if Salah gets a 3-year deal and if he does fall off into the 3 years, the Saudis will still buy him. It's a win-win for Liverpool. And that is something that I 100% agree with. Like,
yeah, that's a very, very good comment. That is actually, that's an extremely good comment there.
We all talk about how, FSG are good business people, blah, 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 whatever. But they're going to allow, 300-400 million pounds worth of talent to walk out the door for nothing because of the contract situation. But as you say there, Salah's probably having his best season for Liverpool, if not second best season for Liverpool right now. Some might think he's doing that to try and get himself a better deal elsewhere. That's what NFL players do, really. When NFL players are in a contract season, they just go and have like a fucking amazing year just so they get paid again. Could be that situation here. Potentially could be. I don't believe that. I think that Slot has changed certain aspects of the team that are now requiring less of what Salah was expected to do under Klopp, which is giving him the energy to stay forward more. If that makes sense. I hope I'm making. And he's also as well got Salah more into the box again. Whereas last year it seemed to be that Klopp was trying to get Salah to stay out wide to provide for Darwin. I think that makes sense anyway.
Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense. I think Slot's way of football, I think, has really brought back prime Salah. I mean, I don't know the difference between Salah now and Salah maybe 2-3 years ago. I personally think, he's able for those runs. I mean, you saw him there against Spurs. He was able to outrun his man. And the play between him and Slabosly and McAllister was just amazing to see, and Diaz as well, and Gapco. And I mean, here's another question, guys. Obviously, Slot played Diaz as a number 9. Is this something that we could see more often, and Gapco on the wing? Because I'll tell you, Diaz had a fantastic game as well. He was the second man of the match for me. But
yeah, I've seen
it. I think, just going back to it, I think if they don't give him a contract, it's crazy. They could say, oh, well, they're wise and they're wise businessmen and all this jazz. And if they don't, they're not going to give a 30-odd-year-old a 3-year contract. What if he loses his pace? He could still be sold off. That's what contracts aren't worth the paper they're written on. But it means that if we got him in a contract and we want to sell him, we'll actually get money for him, as opposed to what's going to happen now. If we don't put him in a contract, we could lose him at the end of the season.
Yeah. I've just put a poll up in the chat, guys. Thanks to everyone that's hit the like button so far, guys. If you haven't done so already, hit the like button. I put a poll in the chat right now, basically saying, who would you be the most happiest to lose out of the 3 of them? Salah, Trent, or Van Dijk? Let us know on the poll, guys.
Am I allowed voting this?
Yeah, of course, right. Yeah. I can't because it won't let me, but you can.
That's like asking me,
Well, I was gonna add a 4th option in there of like none, but I thought, nah, I'm making you choose.
it's like would you rather get kicked in the left one or the right one? Do you know what I mean? It's like it hurts all both ways. Oh God.
Just a quick reminder, guys, while you're doing that poll, I will be giving this Pep Lijnders book Intensity away to the winner of the quiz at 8:00. And as well, the same thing applies. You will be put into the Champions of Champions quiz at the end of the season. David Compton, fully agree with that comment. Well said. I can see 35 to 40 goals the way he's been playing. Well, I reckon if you were to look at what he's done so far, 15 goals. Are we halfway through the season now? Probably a little bit over. He probably is on course to get about 30 goals this year in the league, because that's just league. Like, yeah. Brian says here that, boys, is there more to come from this team? Boys, is there more to come from this team? Is this us in top gear now? I think we look like a team that is saving energy at times. Yeah, and I think that that last bit you've just mentioned there is one of the key changes that Slot has made compared to Klopp. Like, I think I've been saying for a fair bit, like, Slot's only been successful because he had the foundations of what Jurgen Klopp had already built. When Jurgen Klopp came into Liverpool, the club was in fucking disarray. Like, do you mean? Like, it was absolutely like disgusting the way he came into the club back then. So Slot's got a lot more of a better, foundation to work with to begin with. And he's only made a few slight changes here and there, like you say, there, conserving energy. Like, when it was Klopp, it was heavy metal football. You had to charge around, get the ball back quick as possible. Whereas Slot, from what I've seen, it's a kind of a case of, yeah, we do that, but it's not for the 90 minutes. And another thing as well, I think that Slot's pretty good at as well. But again, this is from the squad building that Klopp did. Slot has positions for each player. Obviously, he started this new Diaz down the middle thing. He's been doing for a fair bit. But to start with, before Jota came back from injury, it was, right, left wing is either Gakpo or Diaz. Down the middle, it's Jota or Nunes. On the right, it's Salah. And Chiesa if he's fit, whatever. Szoboszlai, Elliott or Jones, Maka, Jones, and then it's Gravenberch or Endo, whatever. And then obviously right back, you've got Trent, Bradley, Kanate, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robbo, Shimikas. Everyone had a position, everyone played that position. You knew what subs were coming on to do what. And I just feel like having that sort of regimented way of playing as well, the players are getting used to know what's expected of them. Because, in my opinion, Gakpo, when he first came into the club, he didn't know whether he was playing number 9 on the left, on the right, and then number 10. Like, he was playing wherever, every different game, doing something different, and he didn't get a rhythm. Whereas now he knows he goes out on the left wing, and that is his job. He can focus on doing that because that is his job. And I just think that's better for the team, in all fairness, in my opinion. Keep an eye on this poll. I think everyone's literally just voted for Trent. I'll end it now. Hold on a moment while it comes back through.
I'll tell you my reason for voting Trent. Obviously, Virgil's the captain, and I think Virgil would be harder to replace. Mo, exactly the same. I mean, I don't want to see Trent go. I think it would be an absolute massive loss. I think Bradley would come in and do a fantastic job. He may not contribute as much as Trent would, but I think he's a fantastic young player that we should hold on to. Is it a bit too early for him to play the Trent role on a permanent basis? It may very well be.
Yeah.
But that's what Bradley has been absolutely outstanding. I love Bradley, and an artist that I've mentioned before, Wayne Henley, is doing a lovely Bradley painting, and it was his tackle on Mbappe. So he's doing that, which is going to come out fantastic. It's on our Facebook page if anyone wants to check it out. But it's he does really, really good prints, Wayne Henley. But Bradley is a fantastic player. I think he'd be able to fit the role. But can you imagine, someone replacing Virgil or Salah? Who's going to do it? Who's going to be able to? And I just don't think you can do that. I think Virgil, leadership skills and being in the center defender there, being a colossus, I think you can't really replace him. Salah, for what he does in terms of assists and the amount of goals that he's raking in, as a winger, incredible, and beating Thierry Henry's record, like, incredible.
No, yeah, I agree. With everything you've just literally said there. Richard Red says that Bradley's been outstanding. Alternative FM has ticked the like button. Well done. Thank you, mate. And then a painting of Bradley's tackle, Richard the Red.
not in the his tackle. I mean the tackle against Mbappe. I think that went over your head a little bit, Adam. His tackle.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, he's taking over Miss Guzzi for the night, Anna. Yes, Alternative FM, that tackle on Mbappe, yes. Yeah. There's a few things actually I've got saved here that has been sent to me. So there's some quotes here yesterday from Van Dijk, since we're talking about the contracts now. He was asked about it, and he basically that there's no deadline at all, and we will see what the future brings. And then basically asked, was there an update? And he said no. That's the long and short of it. What do you think about that?
Salah said the exact same. I think it's an absolute disgrace. I think it's an absolute disgrace. I really do. I think, I really do. And I mean, I was listening to what Jamie Redknapp and Carragher were saying about the whole expiring contracts. I didn't get to watch all of it, but Redknapp's attitude is that it's complete negligence. Just barely got that out on Liverpool's part for allowing these contracts to go down to the last wire. It's a disgrace, and I don't really care for the excuses that are made, by, the told the liners, the journalists, the podcasters, and the YouTubers that are towing the corporate line so that they can hold on to the excuse or their exclusives and whatnot, that throw back, this positive PR. Richard Hughes is amazing. Julian Ward is amazing. Edwards is amazing. FSG are amazing. That all sounds well and good, but these contracts need to be sorted out. You can't, and I mean, we're going to have the same problem next year, this time next year, with other players' contracts that are running down to their last 12 months. And nothing has been done about that. What the fuck is Richard Hughes doing? What is he actually doing?
Don't know. Yeah, he might have come into the situation late, but I always, these are part of me as well. And I know you're not going to like this bit, Seano, but I'm going to say it anyway. These are part of me as well, right? That thinks, let's put ourselves in Trent, Van Dijk's and Salah's position this time last year or whenever it was, right? So we're saying that Richard Hughes and blah, 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 blah should have been doing something, whatever. So, and he didn't really come into the club until, if you believe the official start date, June. I reckon he was working probably from February at earliest, sorry. But anyway, by that time, we already knew that Klopp was on his way, right? So, and we had no idea who the new manager was going to be. We had no idea what direction the club was going to go in, let's say, right? So, especially if I'm Van Dijk and Salah, and I've got Richard Hughes, who I have no idea who he is. I've got no sort of relationship with him. If he comes up and goes, all right, lads, you want to sign a new deal, do you? We've got no manager. We don't know what style of play football we're going to play next year. We've got an idea of what we're going to do. Can't promise you success because we don't know who the manager is going to be. But do you want to sign that deal? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I
know you're playing devil's advocate to get a reaction. But you see, the thing is, I don't agree with that. Obviously, I don't agree with that because every club out there has ambition to win stuff, or if they don't, they should retire. They should go into administration and not exist. If you are a football club and your goals and ambitions are not to win trophies or not to succeed or not to, get promoted or whatever, what in the Lord Jesus are you doing?
I get that. But where's your evidence? Like, you've just lost the greatest manager in my era of Liverpool has just left. And he had time left on his contract. His contract had expired. He just was like, nah, fuck this. I'm done. Can't be asked. So obviously there was something going on that's made him think, I can't be asked anymore, right? And then we're trying to tie down the best players of the club for extended contracts, and we can't tell them who the manager is going to be. We can't tell them who we're going to sign.
But you see, the thing is when Richard Hughes came in, right? When Richard Hughes came in, right, and the appointment of Slot happened and whatever, and we all knew that Slot was going to be the manager or the head coach, let's say, right? There should have been a to-do list. There should have been a priority list. And on that priority list should have been, we've got 3 really important players that are running down the end of their contract. Let's get it done, right?
Yep.
He has not done that since June.
Yep. Well,
he's not done it.
No, I agree. But
doesn't matter about who he is.
No. I don't.
Football club.
I don't think that that's anything to do with him. I think between him coming in, Slot coming in, till now, which let's just say is 6 months, might be longer, right? Them players are going to want to see what goes on. Them players are going to want to see, like, like let's say for instance we've not had this start we've lost 5 games on bounce where we've got to go into the next round of the Champions League to get to the round after that. We've been knocked out of the Carabao Cup. Are then players really going to turn around and go, yeah, all right, then go on then, I'll sign. At this moment in time right now, when we're like on top of the fucking world, yeah, I reckon now is a good time to get them signed up. I think there's positive around the club. There's good style of play. We're on course to at least challenge for everything, if not win everything. So I don't know. I'm playing devil's advocate, Seano. Don't kill me with your death stare through the camera.
Yeah. Well, it's been said that I'm a bit of a suck up, but that's not true. I've no problem with having a difference of opinion and certainly voicing it, and I'm not afraid to upset people with it. I personally think this, regardless of what way you look at it, it's negligence on Liverpool's point of view in not speaking to these players, not getting them, a contract, whether it's down to the last 24 months or whether it's down to the last 12 months. We have had plenty of situations like this before, even with Klopp in the helm. So I don't think that has anything to do with Klopp leaving or not. People buy the club, people sign the contract for the club, not for Richard Hughes, not for Slot. They either believe in the project or they don't. And I think Klopp had left at Liverpool 2.0. So our whole goal and ambition was to succeed. We were talking about the quadruple for the last 2 seasons, and we just fell shy of it. There's no reason why we can't talk about it again. So I personally think that it's negligence on Liverpool Football Club that they haven't signed the contracts. They haven't dealt with these contracts yet, and I think that there should be the hell should. I mean, they should really kick up a fuss if it's not sorted. They should really kick up a fuss if it's not sorted. And I think it's disgraceful for 3 players that have given us everything not to approach these players, not to say, well, what do you think? Not to sell it to them. Well, you've been here at Liverpool, you've achieved so much. We want to. I mean, I've been I've been a salesperson years and years ago. So how I would sell it is, look, you've already achieved so much at Liverpool Football Club. Now is the opportunity to cement your legacy at Liverpool Football Club. Look at Mo Salah. He's hitting targets left, right, and centre. Mo, do you want to continue to hit targets? Do you want to be there with Ian Rush? Do you want to beat Ian Rush's records? Yes or no?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
I get that. You don't know who Anfield Joy is, do you?
No idea.
It's Martin.
Oh yes, it is fucking Martin. Yes, I do know. Yes, dickhead.
Yeah, Martin, I've realised your face because I had a shower before this and my polished skin's gone all dry. But yeah, other than that, guys, we've got 4 minutes until we're going to start the quiz. If anybody's interested, just drop a little thumbs up in the chat or just say you're interested in, we'll do it. If there's not enough people today because of the time of year and everything, we'll come back.
I think we've enough. I think we've enough, have we?
We'll see if people want to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, one more thing before we get into the quiz. I've got this for you about Trent. So Lewis Steele has said that the reports suggesting that Trent wants to be in the top earning bracket of Salah and Van Dijk are understood to be wide of the mark. He knows his place in the pecking order, and a contract decision will certainly not be driven by finances.
I listen. I mean, we can talk about contracts till we're blue in the face or red in the face in your case. the long and short of it is you can't decline or accept a contract that has not been offered, and that's the situation we're fucking in. Richard Hughes, get your finger out. Stop getting your boy David Ornstein to big you up. We go on your performance, and that's it. You can't be giving yourself high fives and thinking you're the dogs. You know what? Because you made it from Bournemouth to Liverpool. If you want to remain at that job, you got to produce the goods. You got to sign these contracts, and that's it. And with the way that these guys are playing, you'd want to be offering them way more than they'd be looking for. I'm not talking about being pathetic and just throwing it at them. We've got to fucking give them the contract, because we have to look at other contracts as well. So
we've got other players that we're going to be in the same boat with, like we spoke about before. Like Diaz, Kanate, Robbo. That's just to name a few of them. I think maybe Allison, I think Allison's gone in the summer anyway. But yeah, Allison. There's a couple of other players that are coming that this time next year will be in the same situation as Trent and that. So we've got Bon, Martin, Gav, Richard the Red, and Brian seem to be here for the quiz. So just so you know, guys, Martin thinks he's winning that shirt. It's this lad. I'm giving away this book, Pep Linder's Intensity, to the winner of this quiz since it's Christmas. It's quite an interesting read, to be fair. I know he's just been sacked and he's not with the club anymore, but there's quite a few things in here from the time we won the league and everything like that. So it's quite a decent read.
It was a very controversial read. Yeah. Very controversial read. Bon is asking us about the famous Anfield cat.
No, Brian is.
Or Brian, sorry. What was the name of that cat? Was it Rafa?
Mate, I think so, maybe.
Oh, Jesus, I can't think of that. That's going to annoy me now. Yeah, I can't see Robertson getting a new deal either, to be honest with you, Bon. But, I mean, he had a good game there. I thought he had a good game against Spurs,
Yeah. Right. So then, guys, we're going to get into the quiz now. And obviously, we've got the little countdown thing for you. So if we don't, we basically the rules are, because obviously we've got Brian here who's not done this before. We've got 15 questions this week. Normally we do 10. For 3 people to answer the question right, get a point. And then at the end we count the points. Whoever gets the most wins. And then you get put into a champions versus champions quiz come the end of the year. And so far in that we've got Bon, Gavin, Ricky, Mighty Reds,
or Mighty Reds, yeah,
and Gareth Turner.
Yeah.
Cop-Out to Anfield, they're all in it so far. I still need to make that list actually. So we've got Gareth, Bon, Ricky, Gavin.
I have it written down here somewhere, I think.
Gavin, Bon, Ricky, Gavin, and there's one more. Who was it? Mighty Reds. Yeah.
Mighty Reds
97, Brandon. So guys, we've got the countdown, which is this. So if we don't get basically 3 people to answer it, we have this
10, 9.
that everyone thinks is Donald Trump for some reason. And then once I put a line in of like our custom emojis for the members.
Oh, Copbite got straight in there. He wants to reclaim his title.
Yeah, Cop-Outs, we're just starting now, Gareth. I was just talking about the rules because we got a new member to the channel and stuff. Gareth, you might have missed it, but I'm giving away this book to the winner of the quiz today, Intensity. So I'm going to give that away today as well. So yeah, cool. Right, I will. Where's that gone now? It's here. I'll hand over to you now, Seano. I will just start making note.
We need to make a better intro than that, I think. I like the music. So, again, the rules are the first that get the first 3 that get the question right get 1 point. That's it. Okay. So I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions and I want them answered immediately. Question 1. Don't mind the dog. Where did Graham Souness begin his football career as an apprentice? Was it A, Spurs, B, Aberdeen, or C, Falkirk? Where did Graham Souness begin his football career as an apprentice? Was it A, Spurs, B, Aberdeen, or C, Falkirk? What is the answer to the question, ladies and gentlemen? A, Spurs, B, Aberdeen, or C, Falkirk?
Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8,
Just in case.
6,
It's on a loop. There you go.
So you need to put the emojis there. Yeah, okay. So the answer is actually A, Spurs.
I didn't. When you sent me these answers earlier on, I tried to do it. The questions, sorry, when I'm about looking at the answers first, and I was like, "Fucking Spurs!" I'd never have got that.
Yeah. You'll need to put emoji there again because we've got 2 answers there after the emojis. Now, lads, so the next question. So this is question 2. When was Souness signed by Liverpool? Was it A, 1978? Was it B, 1979? It's a good year. Was it C, 1980? Was it A, 78, B, 79, or C, 80? Gordness.
Yeah, we got 3 there.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have got our 3 correct answers. And the answer to that was, if you want to put the, was 1978. The 10th of July. Sorry, 10th of January. Sorry, alternative. You just missed it there. I have to do another emoji there.
Yeah. So I've got Gareth, Martin, and Bon.
Cool. Okay, you're going to have to be quicker than that alternative, unfortunately. Hard luck, though. And Brian. Okay. Question number 3. What seasons was Kenny Dalglish the Football Writers Association Player of the Year? Was it A, 78, 79, and 82, 83? Was it B, 78, 79, and 80, 81? Or was it C, 1980 to 81 and 82 to 83? That's a bit of a trick question there. So what seasons was Kenny Dalglish the Football's Writer Association Player of the Year? Was it A, 78, 79, and 82, 83? Was it B, 78, 79, 80, and 81? Or was it C, 1980, 81, and 82 and 83?
Yeah, we got 3 there.
Okay, so you may stop answering the questions, ladies and gentlemen. So the answer was A, 78, 79, and 82, 83.
So we've got Richard the Red, Gavin, and David Crompton.
Yeah. I have that as well. Okay. Now, question number 4. In the summer of 95, Roy Evans paid a British record fee for a striker. Who was he? Was it A, Jason McIntyre, B, Nigel Clough, or C, Stan Collymore? He's answered too soon there, lads. Was it A, Jason McIntyre, B, Nigel Clough, or C, Stan Collymore? Okay, I think we have the...
Yeah. So let's put the emojis in.
Okay, guys, you may stop answering for that question.
So I've got... So the go on, Sean. Sorry.
So the answer was Stan Collymore.
C. Yeah. So I've got Richard the Red, Martin, and David Crompton again. Is that right?
Yeah, I've got that too.
Nice one.
Brian, you may need to refresh your stream there because you're coming in at the end of just refresh your screen there. I'll just give Brian a chance there because he keeps coming in last.
It's the problem with doing these, isn't it? Sometimes. It's the problem doing these sometimes. You don't know which level everybody's at. Do you know what I mean? Like of the stream.
Okay.
Everybody just make sure that you're like live with us right now.
Alternative needs to do this. I think there's been a few Christmas brandies. Okay. So I think we're all good to go. Brian and Alternative, just let me know you're all right. No Richard. Okay, so I'm going to go with question number 5. Question number 5. Which club was Ian St. John signed from? Was it A, Aberdeen, B, Motherwell, or C, Dunfermline? Was it A, Aberdeen, B, Motherwell, or C, Dunfermline? Which club was Ian St. John signed from?
Yep, we got it there again.
Okay. So the answer to that was... Okay, you may stop answering the questions there, Bon.
So, go on.
So the answer is B, Motherwell. So we've got Copites, we've got Brian,
and we've got Gavin.
You might just put in another emoji there because Bon had answered. Cool Alternative. That's good. Right. Okay. Question number 6. Which Liverpool player, was signed by Bob Paisley from Northampton Town in October '74 and went on to win 17 major trophies with the club? Was it A, Phil Thompson, C, Phil Neal, or C, Terry McDermott?
You have to say that again. I think you said C twice.
I did say C twice. Was it A, Phil Thompson, B, Phil Neal, or C, Terry McDermott? Richard the Red. I think we've got a winner there.
Yeah.
So the answer, ladies and gentlemen, please stop answering. We should deduct a point off Anfield Joy, aka Martin Mason, aka Dickhead. The answer to that is C, Phil Neal.
Yep. So I've got alternative Richard the Red and Martin.
Mashing. Okay, so question 7, still a lot to play for. No one is running away with this as yet, I don't think. So question number 7. In September 1985, Liverpool paid Aston Villa 350,000 for which midfielder? Was it A, John Aldridge, B, David Johnson, or C, Steve McMahon? In September 85, Liverpool paid Aston Villa 350,000 for which midfielder? Was it A, John Aldridge? Was it B, David Johnson? Or was it C, Steve McMahon?
There we go. Got it already.
So, yeah, I've got a story to tell about Steve McMahon. He is, you don't mess with Steve. So the answer is indeed C, Steve McMahon.
So I've got Copites,
Copites,
Martin, and then alternative again.
Yeah. Now, so we'll have to do another emoji. Fucking Bon. Bon, you might need to refresh your stream again. Okay, so question 8. Who is the highest scoring Welshman for Liverpool after Ian Rush? Who is the highest scoring Welshman for Liverpool after Ian Rush? Is it A, Craig Bellamy? Is it B, John Toshek? Or is it C, Dean Saunders? Was it A, Craig Bellamy, B, John Toshek, or C, Dean Saunders?
Yeah, got it there.
Yeah. So if we can stop answering now, guys, because we've got our 3 correct answers. So the answer is B, John Toshek. I think we have Copites of Anfield, Martin, and David. Good stuff.
So we got Copites.
Martin.
Richard the Red. No, Martin's put C.
Oh, sorry, he did. Sorry.
Richard the Red. And Gavin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So question number 9. Now, this is not a multiple choice one, so you have to be good at this. Okay, so who said this? The difference between Everton and the Queen Mary is that Everton carry more passengers. Who said that? Which is a fantastic saying. The difference between Everton and the Queen Mary is that Everton carry more passengers. Who said that? Have a guess, ladies and gentlemen.
We've got it already.
Well done. Well done. So it was indeed Bill Shankly. And what a fantastic saying it was. So we have
Copites, Martin, and Brian.
And Brian. Well done.
Linda.
Lenny Henry. Linda. Yeah. So question 10. Question 10. Are we all ready?
Yeah.
So this is the FA Cup 2000-2001, okay? So who were the 2 Germans who played for Liverpool in the final? Was it A, Sami Hyypiä and Stefan Hanscho? Was it B, Marcus Babbel and Dieter Hamann? Or was it C, Sander Westerveld and Vladimir Smisser? Was it A, Sami Hyypiä and Stefan Hanscho? Was it B, Marcus Babbel and Dieter Hamann? Or was it C, Sander Westerveld and Vladimir Smisser?
I think we've got it there again as well.
So the answer was B, Marcus Babbel and Dieter Hamann.
So we've got Richard the Red, Copites, and David Crompton.
Martin says, I meant to say A or B.
Oops, I need to put the emojis in. Yep.
Okay, so question 11. Question number 11. How many goals did John Tashak score for Liverpool? Was it A, 100, B, 82, or C, 96? How many goals did John Tashak score for Liverpool? Was it A, 100, B, 82, or C, 96? You're nearly spelling out ABBA there, lads. If you change your mind.
I think that's everyone, isn't it?
We need to do the countdown.
Yeah. My bad.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There you go.
The answer to that was C, 96. So I think the only one that we've got there was Richard the Red. If
Yep. That could have been the key round. Could that been? That could have been
the key one. Yeah, that could have been the key one. You need an emoji there.
Ready when you are.
Okay. So question number 12, ladies and gentlemen. Who made his Premier League bow for the Reds during the 3-0 win away at Bournemouth in December 2019? Was it... I don't actually have the fucking answer to that.
I've got it. I know what it is.
Do you? Because it's not actually printed out. Hold on a second till I find that. Fucking hell. Okay, what question are we on? 12.
I'll send it to you. Hold on.
Oh yeah, no, I have it.
Oh.
And this is not actually a it's not a multiple choice. So who made his Premier League bow for the Reds during the 3-0 win away at Bournemouth in December 2019?
I think you get them stumped to these ones, Seano.
I got no, for whatever reason, it just didn't print that out for me, and it's like, what the fuck? I don't know why that didn't come out for me. A lot of people saying Keita and Robbo. You what?
Robbo didn't go straight into the team, did he? But yeah. No. Cop Heights has passed. I'll do the countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So the answer to that, ladies and gentlemen, was Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones. So nobody got that right. Sorry about that, lads. Now, question number 13, which I do have the answer to. Which treble hero celebrates his birthday December 25th? Which treble hero celebrates his birthday on December 25th? Is it A, Michael Owen, B, Gary McAllister, or C, Dieter Hamann? Is it A, Michael Owen, B, Gary McAllister, or C, Dieter Hamann? Who celebrates their birthday on Christmas Day?
We've got it.
So please stop answering the question, ladies and gentlemen, because it is B, Gary McAllister. So we have Copites,
Martin
and
Gav. Gavin. Yep.
Okay.
Last two questions, guys.
So question number 14, ladies and gentlemen. Do you want to do the emoji there?
Mm-hmm.
Question number 14. Who scored Liverpool's final away goal of 2018? Was it A, Virgil van Dijk? Was it B, Philippe Coutinho? Or was it C, James Milner? Who scored Liverpool's final away goal of 2018? Was it A, Virgil van Dijk, B, Philippe Coutinho, or C, James Milner? Oh, the same to you, Ricky. Same to you. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, same to you, Ricky, mate. Hope you're doing well, pal.
That's very nice of you. So, was it A, Virgil van Dijk, B, Philippe Coutinho, or C, James Milner, who scored Liverpool's final away goal of 2018?
I'll do the countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So the answer, ladies and gentlemen, the answer was A, Virgil van Dijk. So we have Richard the Red, and just by the cusp or the hairs on his arse, Martin just got in there as well. When we're just doing the countdown. That could be crucial. That could be crucial. So he's not Googling at all.
Obviously not. No, obviously not. Yeah.
He's not getting Gemma to Google at all. Okay, so the final question, ladies and gentlemen, been an absolute pleasure doing this, and there'll be plenty more quizzes, and obviously we'll have the Champion of Champions one at the end of the season, which will be great crack, and there will be a prize for that one as well. Obviously, there's going to be a prize for tonight's one. I swear on my kids' lives, I'm going for it. Okay. Martin answered twice. Yeah, I don't think there's any, I mean, we didn't say that you can't answer as many times as you want, I don't think. But anyway, question 15. Question number 15. Who scored Liverpool's final goal of 2018? Who scored Liverpool's final goal of 2018? Was it A, Jordan Henderson, B, Mo Salah, or C, Roberto Firmino?
Right, Richard the Red, you've ruled yourself out now by answering every single one, so you're gone from this question. I'm stepping in there. That's taking the piss, lad.
No, you can't do that.
No, I'm joking. So we've got the three there.
You see, this is a difficult one. So we got yes. So the answer to that, ladies and gentlemen, was C, Roberto Firmino.
So we've got Copites, Richard, and David Crompton. Do you agree with that?
We've got Copites, Richard the Red, and David Crompton. We have indeed, yeah, that's correct.
Cool. Right.
Okay.
If you want to just riff for a bit while I calculate.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we have a paid VIP members. It's only $1.99 or $2.99. We have been very, very lucky to be linked with Fiber's Sports Memorabilia. They're also got a group called Fiber Sports Group, the only FSG I like. But they've got fantastic memorabilia, signed memorabilia. They've done a signing there with Jordan Henderson there, but we've been very lucky that they have actually donated some spot prizes for our VIP members. We do a draw every at the start of every month. So the next one will be the 1st of January, where you would be in with an opportunity of winning a signed Jan Moby autograph, which is amazing. So that, yeah, it's fantastic. So the quiz at the moment, we have, I think, Garrett Turner, Ricky Shah, Bon, and we have Mighty Reds, as far as I know. I think that's all of them that have won it over the last number of weeks. Richard the Red says he donated a Jan Moby bra. Cop Lights of Anfield says Moby, my favorite player. He's an absolute gentleman. I've met him twice. Garrett, really, really nice guy. Really, really cool. Steve McMahon, I actually met as well.
Wow.
And hello.
Nah, I got to start that again. I've lost track.
Oh, sorry. Steve. Oh, Gav won last week, didn't he?
Yeah. Gav won. Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got Gareth, Bon, Ricky, Gavin, and Mighty Reds.
Okay, I'm just writing this down just so that we have that.
Right. So, sorry guys, this is taking a little bit longer because I fucked up. I lost track of where I was.
Brian, I really appreciate that. Brian says, boys, what a channel. I've loved every minute of this. By far the best I've ever been on, although I want a replay for the quiz. We'll be doing the quiz again. Will we be doing a quiz next week? We probably will be, yeah.
Yeah. It's just a normal day, isn't it? Next Monday.
Yeah. So absolutely. The quizzes are on every Monday, Brian. So you're more than welcome to come on. It's great. It's great crack. We've great fun doing it.
Sorry guys. This is not gone to plan.
He's getting the calculator out.
All right, so start again.
Do you want to take yourself away and do it while I talk?
Yeah, go on.
Because it might be, yeah. So, let me see. I got about 3-4 hours, a good giggle. Gavin, Merry Christmas to you and your family. We appreciate all the support. We really do. Adam has worked very, very hard on it, and what we had planned to do is just an interview, but myself and Martin have gotten involved, and we've enjoyed it. I used to be on YouTube years and years ago, and I swore to Christ I'd never get back on it because of all the drama. And this by far is just laid back, just chill. Everyone gets on with everyone. Merry Christmas to you, David. Look after yourselves. But it's good crack. We have good crack on this. But yeah, Steve McMahon, he was doing a Legends thing, and he didn't get on with a lot of the players. He had a few fights and few arguments and whatnot, and he said, "I don't care if you record it." He was midway into a conversation, and he saw my friend, who's about 6'2", recording. He had his flash on, and he was recording, and he just stopped. Steve McMahon just stopped and started giving out to me, mate, just like in the middle of nothing, and people shouting up at Steve saying, "But you said that he could record." But he's fierce. Like, I was doing a meet and greet, so I had a picture taken with him, and people were saying, "Alternative, I don't know what that is, what link that is, mate." I'll see if it might be an emoji or something. I don't really celebrate Christmas, to be honest with you. Funny enough. All right, you're doing a clapping the hands thing. I'd probably go for turkey, but I've got my own dinner sorted. I cook. I'm a good cook. But yeah, I don't mind turkey. I don't mind duck actually. I'm going out on the 27th, so I'll be more than likely having some duck at that because myself and my friend go off to this place and we'll have that, you know. Brian says, Happy Christmas to you all. Really looking forward to staying on the show on the new year. Sean, I'll phone you tomorrow, mate. Send you a message first. Sean, no turkey. Tell the lads what happened.
I've listened to everything that's been going on. Sorry, Sean, but I just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. If I've missed you, hope you've all had a great year and everything like that. And I have got the winner. I think we're gonna have to do like a tiebreaker, Seano.
Tiebreaker
if they're still here. So yeah. Also, guys, I know some of you have not been, have not, you know, may not have been here at the beginning of the show, but I did say at the beginning that I've had a fair few things going on this year, deaths and stuff like that. And I know that I've not given probably everything I probably could on this channel. So reboot, obviously going forward. I'm going to probably knock on the head the watch-alongs just to give me some time back away from the channel. I am going to focus more on everything I used to do, talking about rumors and stuff that I think are probably bullshit. Talk about that and everything in regards to this. So yeah, that's just that, guys. And also as well, I have started up another channel, Games AKM. Go subscribe. And on Twitch as well, that's what I am as well. It's just basically me when I'm not doing this, I'm playing a game, whatever, just come along and chat, whichever you want to do, guys. So yeah, on this quiz that we've just got, we have a tie between Copites of Anfield and Richard the Red.
Ooh. Have we got Richard the Red? We have Richard the Red. Have we got Copites? So I'm going to ask you a question from this. Someone actually gave this to me in work. And so we've got Richard the Red. Have we got Copites?
If Copites isn't here, then we will have to just give it to Richard the Red.
Copites, are you there?
Oh, he's there. He's here. He's commented. He's commented. He's here.
Okay. Richard the Red was like, yes.
Yeah, Martin, you was like literally a point behind, mate. You really were. So yeah, Copites and Richard the Red. Basically, whoever answers this question correctly first wins and obviously gets the book. If you do get the book, literally just either send me an address either on X or via email, and I'll get it sent out to you. Obviously, just bear with me with Christmas and shit, but I will. So yeah, I'll hand over to you, Seano.
Okay, so I am going to do something very, very different. I'm going to ask you a general knowledge question, okay? Nothing to do with Liverpool, okay? So the question is, and this is the tiebreaker, and only Richard the Red or Copites can answer, and their first answer we have to accept, okay? From which country does Lego originate? Is it A, Denmark, B, Sweden, or C, Norway?
While the guys are doing that, we've got JT joining the members. Thank you, JT. Hope you have a Merry Christmas, pal.
Is it A, Denmark, B,
got two different answers. They've done it. You've got Richard the Red saying A, and you've got Copite saying B.
The answer is Denmark. We have Richard the Red winning for the first time. He's also into the Champions of Champions. What fucking hell?
Well
Done,
done, Richard, man.
the Reds.
Well done, mate.
So
So,
get
Richard,
that
if you won this, mate, if you want to just, if you've got Twitter, just drop me a DM with your address and stuff like that, and I'll get it shipped out to you, or work address or anything like that. Or if you want to just email me, there should be an email in the description below that you can send it to, pal. Copite says he would have given Rich the book if he'd have got it. Oh, that's nice of you, mate.
That's very nice of you.
So yeah, sorry guys, I feel like JT here. Sorry, you became a member, mate. I know I'll give you a shout, but I just want to. I think we were caught up in the moment there. So yeah, thank you for that, mate. Hope you have a Merry Christmas. And thank you for. And I've seen you a few times on here, mate. Also, thank you for that, pal. You're always joining on the live chats and everything.
Appreciate that alternative.
Oh, an alternative as well. Thank you, mate.
Thank you
for the super chat. Thank you for that, pal.
All that.
We're being blessed. We are being blessed.
Da, 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 da.
Can't hear a word he's saying, like, but we're being blessed.
Does anyone know how to do the subtitles?
Martin,
you
have to
both
unmute
a pair of pricks.
I thought it was just to wish us a happy new year and a Merry Christmas.
No, I was fucking well in there, mate.
Why are
I'm not happy. You didn't even check that last question. I come in third. Pair of pricks. Well done, Richard.
Well done, Richard.
How you been, Martin? How you been?
I'm tired, mate. I've been like 18-hour days.
Fuck.
But yeah, other than that, I was just that. Do you know what? That was the best stream all night now. For a while.
So, Richard the Red has just said, "Can you give Copites the book, Adam? I will return the gesture for Christmas." That's very nice of Richard the Red.
All right, okay. I'll ask Gareth if he wants it and stuff.
So Garrett gets it. So listen, I'll just before we talk to Martin, we have for the champion of champions, we have Garrett Turner, we've got Ricky Shah, we've got Bon, we've got Mighty Reds, we've got Gavin, and we have Richard the Red, who are all in for the champion of champions quiz at the end of this season, where you will win something. We're not telling you what you're going to win, but you will win something.
I didn't even want to win it anyway.
No.
Actually, Martin, I've got something for you.
Oh, so you can go like this now, innit?
Is it this? Yeah.
No, hold on. There we go. So I found this the other day as well, and I know how you was on about you wanted that other book and stuff like that, but I found this, so you can have this.
Well, I can't see it, mate.
No way.
You're better
Is that Bobby?
Yeah,
man. There's something that the cop wants you to know.
You can have that. I'll give you that, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
If anyway, listen, if I had won that quiz, I was gonna hand it to Richard anyway, because I can't go into a final.
Yeah, I was just kind of thinking that might be a conflict of interest there. There you go.
Copites is saying that Martin can have the book.
Listen.
Can someone just take the fucking book?
Take the fucking book.
Listen, I think a good idea is whoever wins the champions of champions has to come on the live at the end of the show.
Yeah, I think that's a fair idea. Yeah, or a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Martin, you need to do a quiz, just Adam versus Team Ushan. Team Ushan, that's Cop Out of Mansfield says, I will take the booby book. I don't think we have a book on boobs.
No, it isn't about Bobby.
I only joined in because I thought it was for that shirt.
Oh no, that's for
what shirt?
I haven't mentioned the shirt yet.
Oh, my bad.
Are you talking about the shirt I've donated?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a beaut.
That's the only reason I freaking joined in, because I told you I wanted it the other day. You went, no. So that's why I came in for it.
Yeah.
Oh my
lad,
God.
If you think 2024 is good, wait until you see 2025 in this channel. We've got some fantastic spot prizes.
We actually do, to be fair. So who's having the Pep Linders book? Who's
So-
having
You
it?
can send it Red Bull.
Yeah, could do, can I?
So what do you call it? I think Cop Bites of Anfield says I'll take the Bobby book.
Yeah, but that is for Martin. That's
for
legit for Martin.
Adam, you've got a parcel coming to your house as well, mate.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it the dildo that he asked for?
No, it's one of them behind him.
what? One of
Hey,
them?
man. Yeah.
A light?
No.
A
Yeah,
lie?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Thanks. Cheers, mate.
You're a prick.
David Coote will take it. I'm sure he'll take a few things.
Yeah, well. Right. So I need someone to say they'll take the book, guys. Right. Someone, either Martin, Richard the Red, or Cop Heights has got this one, but this is for Martin.
I want Bobby Firmino, that's all.
Right. So this is
Brian has a question here. Here's one for you, lads. Who ended up playing in the Premier League that was on the Munich air disaster? Not joking.
oh, I don't know.
The Premier League. I've no idea. No idea.
Top of the morning to you.
No idea.
Yeah.
Good question. See you next week.
Yeah, see you,
Yeah,
Cop Heights, mate.
it's a
Have a
fun-
good Christmas, mate.
I'm in work on Christmas Day as well.
Oh, he's a goalkeeper.
Have a good Christmas, Gavin.
See you, Gavin.
It was
Well,
in
You'll
Hod,
have to let-
what's his name? Hodgson, was it?
I've no idea. Brian, you have to let us know, mate. I've no idea, mate.
That's a good question, man. I have no idea about that either.
Played
No
for
idea.
Leeds and Arsenal.
Never South. I was going to say never Southall.
Jesus Christ, you remember your man?
Your man.
No idea.
I've no
Brian,
idea.
mate. No idea, mate.
But there
How
you
was
go.
Edinburgh,
So-
Adam?
Yeah, it was all right, to be fair. It was
It's
nice.
lovely Scotland, isn't it? I love it, mate.
Nice to get away, to be fair.
I've never been.
Because
We
you
had
live in
a-
Ireland.
What?
It's because you live in Ireland.
Yeah,
And you only know Liverpool as a destination.
that's not true. All right, Cranky JD. Merry Christmas and a Happy New
Merry
Year
Christmas,
to you.
thank you, JD, mate. John Luca, his mum was
Yeah.
pregnant at the time.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know. That's amazing.
Merry
Oh,
Christmas.
thank you
I'll
again, Alternative FM. Thank you again for that, pal.
Appreciate
Appreciate that, mate. Thank you so much. And Merry Christmas to you too, mate. But yeah, that's interesting. Is that one? To be fair, Brian, that's very interesting.
That's yeah.
So I'll send this to you, Richard the Red. You need to tell me where to send it because
Botswana, he said.
Botswana. Is he being for real?
I don't know. It's going to cost you more to send it airmail than a book fucking cost.
Yeah, Richard the Red. As long as you are like within the UK or Ireland or something.
Fuck off. You can't, you can't be going back on yourself now.
No, I'm joking. Just send me an address and I will send it to you.
We'll have to get it Western Union.
He actually isn't in Botswana. He keeps saying it.
He is, isn't he? You're fucked. Lucky
Are
I'm
you
not paying
in
for
Botswana?
it.
Seriously. Is he messing now? That's mental. There
Richard
you go.
the Red,
So it just
you
goes
need-
to show, you know, how far we reach out to people. Because we a few Canadians as well, don't we?
I think
There we
he's
go.
shitting us.
Look at the Liverpool.
I'm in a book lot.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Richard. Jesus, I'm dying on air here.
I've got a goat
Nice,
as
man.
well. Jesus, you sound like you've more stuff going for you than I do.
um,
I've got a goat as well. It was straw that.
So yeah, no, appreciate all the super thanks and JT becoming a member, and obviously
Are you shit?
well,
Shitting me?
who else did we have? We had
Sean?
Brian
Sorry,
as well.
mate. You need to tell your wife. She's just made herself a brew and fucked me off.
That's it, Gemma. You tell him. You fucking tell him. I've been getting dogs abused off that fucking wannabe.
Are you for
fucker.
fucking real?
You
You
go
get back
and
in that
put-
kitchen.
Gemma, you go and put the feet up, love, and you have your brew. Don't be minding him.
He just told you to shut the fuck up.
She didn't tell me to shut the fuck up. She'd never do that. We're only saying at the start of the stream how proud the lot of us are of Toby and what he accomplished there in Liverpool there the other week. And
Yeah, I was watching.
absolute fantastic what he did. And I mean, it's all well and good, you know, cutting weight and all of that, but also been an intelligent boxer, which he clearly is. But yeah, fair play to him, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of his fights. So I am.
It was nice to finally everyone get together, see Toby win, me and Jem to go out and meet yous, and we finally, I won't say it, but we finally got the name of Adam's missus and not just my girlfriend.
you didn't just get a name; you actually met her.
Yeah,
yeah, lovely lady. Yeah. Although
are you dying as well?
I felt so
No,
bad.
since I've come back from Edinburgh, yeah.
I felt so bad because I had my back turned to you the whole fight because I was so glued into.
Go on, Toby, give him one for me. Go on, champ.
Oh yeah, Adam had probably the worst person to hold his camera and record the thing, and I'm here like shaking like this because of a shake in my hand, and it was terrible. I'll tell you, Brian, the actual fight itself is actually on our YouTube channel, or on Adam's YouTube channel, should I say? You should check it out. But it was fantastic. Toby also has a YouTube channel, so the whole fight is on that as well. Toby Hurst, Hurst. But really, really, I mean, for a debut, amazing. His opponent actually.
Have you seen the next opponent?
No, I haven't seen his next opponent. Who's it?
Won't sign the contract, won't fight him.
Toby's next opponent won't sign it because he doesn't want to fight Toby after seeing the fight.
No way.
Really?
All right, Doug. All right, Doug. How are you, man?
He's a pretty boy.
The
The model. And he doesn't want his face smashed in, so he's refused to sign any contract with Toby.
It's not Tommy Fury, is it?
No.
looks like him.
It looks like him. He's got like 50. He's got a 15 pack. But no, he's a proper pretty boy. Won't fight him.
Well, I'll tell you, I was super impressed with Toby. He just was amazing, and I mean the way I think he dominated all three of those rounds, despite whatever.
I was so shocked. The fact of that the whole night that the place was getting more fuller and fuller, and after Toby's fight, everyone went, and that weren't even the main event because the main event was for the belt, and everyone had gone.
I think
no one stayed around to watch it.
Was there not two fights after Toby?
Yeah, 2 fights, but the main event had no one there.
Yeah, there was literally nobody.
Well,
no. But I mean, it was a fantastic event. It really was. Like I was out the whole day with Toby, and we had great crack. He treated me to breakfast in where is it, Witherspoon's, and then we went up to Warrington to do some ticket collection or give tickets out to people that were going to the match or the fight or the event. So we had the whole day where I was in Warrington, and then we went back to Liverpool then, and it was, I think we were, checking if Adam and Rebecca were okay, and they got a place to park.
Oh, you just fucked it up, Sean.
What did I fuck up?
The one that shall not be named is just known as my girlfriend. Has now been exposed.
Am I not meant to? Oh fuck! Sorry. Oh well, look, I can't get in any more fucking trouble the last week. So for fuck's sake,
I'm not bothered. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
So
Where is
sorry.
she, Adam?
What?
Where is she?
At her mum's.
All right, I was going to say, you get these two going on at each other on your
Oh,
channel.
right.
Nah, she's at her mum's. She's probably watching, to be fair.
I'm
so sorry.
I can't even say what you say, Adam, because it'll sound wrong. I'm a girlfriend.
Yes, Doug, I was out with Brian there. We had a few drinks last night. We were watching the game. So yeah, I was out with Brian. We were only talking about you and saying that we had you on the show and whatnot. And I was telling him that he should tune in to us. But Brian, he's texting me here with podcasts and books and all that, audio books. So yeah, I was out with Brian, top lad.
When's Scott coming on, Adam? I know you said he's had a few difficulties, but have you arranged a date or anything? So I was supposed to be going on his podcast, but something cropped up.
Yeah. I'll talk to you about it privately.
But
not for a while, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, we've been going for nearly 2 hours today. So, Martin, before we get off, have you got any thoughts or anything like that about the contract situation? Anything like that before we get off?
I wouldn't even worry about Trent now. He's clearly made his mind up. The other two, I think, are done. The only thing we're going to miss is that little pass from Trent. Fuck him. But I really like the way Slobber Dicky Bitch fucking played yesterday. I thought that was great. I think Allison is just, his head's not there. I think Allison's stealing a check at the moment. I really do. I think he could have saved that goal where he just stood there and looked to his left. He could have put effort into it. But yeah, I get that one again. What Solanke scored, I thought was a great goal. I didn't think he could really do much about that. But I thought we should have been up at least 5-0 within the first 20 minutes. But we're top of the tree at Christmas. The Mancs are down there. And Salah's going to sign, and Van Dijk's already signed, I reckon.
Yeah, I was saying to Seano, I think that Salah and Van Dijk have both already signed, but they're trying to get a complete. They want to know what's going on with Trent before they announce any contracts, because if they let's just say, for instance, they were to announce Van Dijk's signed his contract, everyone's then going to be thinking, well, what about Salah? What about Trent? Why have you only done Van Dijk? So I think what they want to do is they want to get whoever's signed, and whoever's leaving, and just announce it all in one go.
I've got a feeling that Kelleher, or however you say his name, I reckon he's going to go to Leicester.
No, I don't think so.
I really do.
All right, all right, Richard the Red. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you too. I don't eat mince pies, but I'll eat everything else.
No, you won't.
JT reckons all three sign.
You got a shopping list that you don't like, and you shit at cooking as well. So don't tell the viewers that you're good at cooking, because it's only nuggets and chips, and you're paying them.
I don't want to even be talking about shopping lists. Thank you.
See you later, Rich.
Gavin reckons if Mamadashvili had not got an injury, he might have been brought forward into January. I don't know about that one. I think you've signed a contract deal loan with Valencia, and you'd have to pay them money to terminate it. So I don't know.
What about Saka?
Doug reckons he's seeing an announcement tomorrow. Maybe. Have to wait and see. I don't think we get an announcement until I know fully what's going on with all three of them.
I don't think any of us know. I think it's all speculative talk. I mean, I think from what we've heard about Virgil and what we've heard from Salah, there's nothing indicating at all that either of them are close to signing the contract, or it's fair to say, I think, that probably Salah hasn't even been approached yet. That's the feeling I'm getting from it. Virgil, I believe, has been approached, and there are negotiations there. Trent, I mean, there are rumors that he has declined a contract 3 times. Whether that's true or not,
That's because there's bigger boys in Spain.
Yeah.
No, I reckon the other two have signed. Trent's fucking head's been turned. You know, he wants the Ballon d'Or shit. Where's he going to get that? He's only going to get it at Real Madrid. If anyone should have got it, it should have been Mo. But, you know, we don't get thought of up here, do we?
Sorry, go on,
JT doesn't think that Trent and Jota joke about Trent's contract if he hasn't, or if he'd already decided to leave already. That's not a bad shout.
Yeah,
not a bad shout.
Just for any new viewers that are watching Martin also has an OnlyFans page, hence why he's topless. So just so you know.
I get a charge a monthly subscription of $2.99, and you get feet pictures free.
Yeah,
you get one viewing.
You can check them out on Fluffy Moobs.
You get one. Shut up, you! I'm trying to freaking sell my channel here. You get one free viewing, and everything after that is, I think what was it, Jem? What did we charge? £6, and we get full frontal. So go subscribe at Viva La Civic.
Before we get off, guys, Gavin's got a question for us. If you can only sign one in January between Zubamendi or Kerekes at Bournemouth, the left back, who are you taking?
Zubamendi.
Yeah, same. I think Zubamendi as well. I think we can get by at the moment with left backs, but yeah. Right then, guys, I'll end it there then. So thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for listening to my little diatribe at the beginning of everything. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Like the video, guys. Join the membership. Starts at $1.99. You get entered into a prize giveaway then at the beginning of every month. First one's obviously on New Year's Day next year, so you could get in for that. I've started up another YouTube channel, Games AKM. Go subscribe to that, and also Games AKM at Twitch. Anything from you, Seano?
Yeah, also we need to give a big shout out and a thank you to Fibersportmemorabilia for donating the spot prizes for our VIP members. They've been amazing. Check them out on fibersportsmemorabilia.com. They're also on Facebook at Fibersportmemorabilia, and there's also a private group called Fiber Sports Group, which is the only FSG that I like. They have just done a signing there with Jordan Henderson, and so we'll be back next Monday.
Yeah, next Monday. And I'll also have videos out over the course if there's anything worth talking about. And even if there's not anything worth talking about, fuck it. Let's just do some fucking videos.
Let's just do something.
Adam, while we're here and people are still here, and I think I'll speak to everyone about this. Your family comes before everyone else, mate, and everyone understands what's going on. So don't apologise for nothing. You do what you need to do. Everyone else will wait.
Exactly.
No, I appreciate that, mate. Thank you for that. Cheers, mate. So yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. If I don't do any videos or anything before Christmas, hope you all have a great time, and we'll speak to you all next time, guys. Thanks for watching.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.